Alright everyone, welcome to the video, and I think this has been a long awaited video from a lot of you. So in this video I'm going to be discussing my favorite Stormfall players, so EU, NA or regions, whatever. So these are going to be my players that I find, the most fun to fight, basically, essentially, yeah, the most fun to fight, or just my favorite players in general, like whether I really like their gameplay or the way they play me or what they showcase when they do fight me, all of that good stuff. But yeah, whilst I'm talking, enjoy the high-tech gameplay in the background. But yeah, so first off, let's start off with an easy one. So first off is Harlem, my guy Harlem. Come on, member status, man, intro extraordinaire, come on. But the reason why Harlem made the list is because whenever I fight him, it's just pure speed battles. Like, I haven't fought him recently, but I'll put a link either at the top right of the screen or in the comment section so you guys can see why Harlem is one of my favorite players. So he's a very strong EU player, and when I fight him, it's just pure speed battles. Like, the connection is good, first of all, and it's just pure speed when I fight him, so it's always fun. He's an aggressive opponent, so I don't have to chase him all battle, because I don't enjoy that, as you already know. So it's just a like pure speed back and forth. Like, how can I not enjoy that kind of battle? And he always loves to pick meta characters, I can't lie to you, but the way he plays them, it's not defensive, it's aggressive, so it's still fun to play. But yeah, that man be coming for your throat, like just unprovoked. Like, I don't get it, but hey man, it's always fun chatting to him, and it's always fun playing to him. So that's why Harlem made the list. But yeah, moving on. So the next one, best Fu player in the game, no cap. You heard it here first, you're not gonna hear it here last. Best Fu player in the game, I'm talking about my man Shek. Release the tutorial, release the guide, bro. What's going on? Release the guide, the community is waiting. Release the guide, man. Hopefully this motivates you to release the guide faster. But yeah, best Fu player, and the reason why Shek or Sheik, I don't know the right way he wants to pronounce his name, but we remixing it out here. But the reason why he made the list is because whenever I fight him, he always shows me some new character tech, or I don't know if this man sleeps in the lab like RJ, if that's his home, but whenever I fight him, he's always showing me something new, like whether how good Adult 1010's Air Kunai is, or how good Sheik is, or max damage combos with how good Sheik is, I mean, he does showcase that, but how good Fu is, whether that's a Fu infinite or max damage combos, or how good Conan shurikens are. Like, he's always showing me something new whenever I play him, and it's always a blast to play him, whether like we're playing casual matches, one support swag, or we're going all out. So if you guys want to play a good EU player and the best Fu player, definitely hit Shek up. He's a great styler as well, so he always showcases flashy combos. I think his favorite teams are like Jinchuriki teams, or obviously because he's the best Fu player. But yeah, so if you're looking for a fun EU styler to play and also strong players to play, definitely hit Shek up. I'm gonna put a link at the top right or in the description. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna link the player fights the players that I'm talking about, and I'll link like our most hyped fights, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, Sheik, keep doing what you're doing, man. Alright, next up. You guys saw the next two come in, like you already know. So next up is RJ X Hunters, man like. So I'm gonna put his channel, and I'm gonna link the fight, that most hypest fight that I've had with him so far on the channel. But yeah, so EU's Professor Playco's, Profeco's the NA professor, and that man has a degree and masters in the game. RJ is the EU's professor. But yeah, you'll see why in one of my next videos. But yeah, but RJ, this man's always showing me and Yama tech, just stays showing us tech. So that's another person that likes to live in the lab, or as you would say, a lab monster. So the reason why RJ is on the list is because this man loves his setups, with his square characters. He can't stop Whether it's a casual match, first to 5, he must set you up. Like, you know how I go for the grabs, and if I don't get a grab finish, it doesn't count as a win. Him is setups. If he doesn't get a setup, it doesn't count. He wants to run it back. But yeah, another strong player in the EU. You already catch him fight seriously, but when you do, yo, the pressure and his reaction times, like when he's playing on point, his reaction times, oh my days, as Yama would say, Godspeed. But yeah, now honestly, like, that's one of his strengths. If you ever catch him playing you seriously, his reaction times, like, is so top tier in those moments that he doesn't even need to predict what you're gonna do, because he can just react. Like, it's disgusting if you guys have seen it. But yeah, so that's why he made it to the list. Always fun playing him. He always shows me some new disgusting setups. Bun Utakata though, Bun Utakata. But yeah, so you know, he put Utakata on the map, so honestly props to him, because I didn't know Utakata was that good. This man has button locks, infinite strike back. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. But RJ, congratulations, you made it, bro. But yeah, go check out the guide, go support his channel, you know. But a lot of you guys already know who he is. Alright, next one, you guys already know who it is. Another fellow wolf, Poisoned Okami. You know, the movement extraordinaire, the ballerina, the kunai king, you know, all of the good stuff, the poison bandit. But yeah, so the reason why he made the list is because whenever I get stronger, he gets stronger. Like, I'll get a power up and think, yeah man, let me play poison, 2 stock all days, easy clap, we gonna do it. But it's never that. He always brings the edge, he always brings a fun battle, he always brings the movement tech, you know. It's always fun to play him, But I'll put a link. I think you guys have seen a lot of matches with him already, so I'll put a link somewhere at the top right, or if you don't see at the top right, it will be in the comment section. But yeah, he's always fun to play, man. Like, the only downside is that sometimes we get misinput, so we can't always play our best. But when misinputs aren't there, yo, it's a blast. It's an absolute blast to play on Poison all day, every day. He always shows me how he's got stronger. He's always playing interesting B tier characters, or he's got some A tier character setups. But yeah, that man is obsessed with strike back though. He's obsessed, man. If you haven't got strike back on your team, the team's trash basically. But yeah, so let's move on. Next up. So now we got, I think this one will surprise you guys. So next one is Sendo. Now Sendo made the list recently, actually, because I didn't play him too much before, and I played him recently. I can't remember if I asked to play him or if he asked, I'm really not sure. But I got to know him more because he either invited me to a tournament, or I asked, I can't remember, or he was hosting tournaments. So then after that, I think I asked to fight him. I really don't remember. But then I fought him now, and I'll put the link. Please watch this fight, because it was amazing. Like, it was close battles, the kind of battles that I love to upload. The close battles are the best to upload. Intense, you don't know who's gonna win, amazing. And I was playing him, and I was just like, hey yo Sendo, when did you get this good? Like, if I knew you were this good before, I would have been playing you. What's going on? Why didn't I know? Did you go to the hyperbolic time chamber? Like, what's going on? Why didn't you let me know you went and you came back? Like, yo, what's going on? So I was playing him now, and he's an aggressive player. He's got the speed, so it's a constant back and forth. I love those fights, and I was just like, hey yo, this man was using Fan Madara Diary and someone else that I can't remember. So like, not characters that are used often, and I was just like, hey yo, these 2 matches are amazing. Like, oh my days. So I just had so much fun playing that man. I need to play him more. It's just that I rarely see him online, so if I rarely see him online, I forget to ask you for PMs. But yeah, definitely need to play him more. I don't play him enough. I think I've only had like 2 fights with him recently, since he's got like the power up, or maybe I just didn't know he was that strong. But I was just like, either way, he's such a fun person to fight. Like, oh my days. Just watch the fight. I'm gonna link it. Watch the fight, you'll know exactly what I mean. I did the special E editing, so I highlight the epic moments. Just watch the fight. But amazing, amazing fun player to fight. Like, oh my goodness, I just didn't know, and I was like, hey yo, I need to fight you more, bro. But yeah, Sendo, you made it onto the list. But yeah, also I'm gonna put his channel on the screen, so make sure you check out his I think it's a top player series, so similar to what I'm doing. So if you enjoy that from me, you will definitely enjoy that from him, so I'll put it on the screen. Make sure you check it out. But yeah, moving on. So next up we're moving on to the NA side. You play NA players? What? Yeah, sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes. So the first one is Daiki, so you know, from Kuroko no Basket, or a lot of people know him as Ibra. So this is another player that I made it on recently and that I don't find enough, but this is mainly due to delay / misinputs. But if it was LAN, or if it was at least Blue Bar, I'd play him all the time. But yeah, so this was a recent player. I think a lot of people, I think he asked me to fight, or I think it was a mixture of him asking and a lot of people wanted me to fight him anyway to see how I do. But yeah, very fun player, very aggressive player, very good at using fundamentals and switch tech for setups, all making him safe. Like, it's a shame that it's delayed, so like we can't fight our best, but even though it was delayed and I was getting misinputs, it was still fun. So that shows you how fun he is to fight as a player. And like, it's a constant back and forth. He's someone that doesn't play defensive because his aggression has built-in defense, so like kind of like me. So you know how I play safe aggression, so it's hard to punish me. So he's got like an element of that, but it's actually different. It's like when he plays aggressive, because he layers his aggression so much, when he's attacking, you're not really close enough to punish him quickly. So yeah, very fun player to fight. I think the NAs already know that, especially iPal. So yeah, if you're an NA player and you have a good connection with him, definitely go play him. Even if you're EU, go play him if you want to fight a strong NA player, you know, one of the top 5. Come on, let's go, man. Like but yeah, so you know, Daiki, very fun player to fight. Make sure you go fight him. But yeah, moving on. So the next one, you guys are not gonna expect this one, but yeah, so this is a player that made the list that I've never fought a day in my life. No cap, I've never fought him, but he's one of my favorite players, as in like I love watching him play. He doesn't upload anymore, unfortunately. It's an NA player, so yeah, but the player name is Hirosukiyomi, or a lot of people know him as Moses. So another top NA player. Unfortunately, I think he's retired, so he doesn't play anymore, but he has a YouTube channel. He doesn't upload anymore, unfortunately, but he's one of the content creators, so along with like RJ and Yama, that I love to watch. So he was probably my favorite player to NA player to watch, actually. Like, I can't lie, like I stole a lot of tech from him. Like, I always, like I watched all, I think I've watched all of his videos, like I've watched all of his videos multiple times. Like, he was one of my favorite players to watch that I've never fought. Like, this man had such a stylish way of playing fundamentals. Like, I was just like, hey yo, this is a bit of me, you know. I love watching this. Like, he will guard break ultimate you on no subs, and you have full subs and full switch resources. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, hey yo, I'm stealing that, safe, thank you. So that guard break ultimate tech that you see me do, whether you're on no subs or you're awakening and I go for a team ultimate, I stole that from him. That wasn't me that created that. I stole that from him 100%. So yeah, he's just a very stylish fundamental player. Like, this man, I've seen him playing in clan battles. This man will bop you with the B tier teams casually, one support swag. Yeah, it was amazing to watch. And I think I was watching his first 5 with Mask. I always used to watch it because it always used to be high tier fundamental gameplay from him. Like, he'd pull out the Sharingan, the Mangekyo, active Sharingan, the Renegon. So the same way you guys see me pull it out in some of my streams is the same way he'd pull it out. Like it was amazing to watch. Amazing to watch. It's a shame that he doesn't play competitive or upload anymore, but definitely a great NA player. Make sure you check out his channel, it will be on the screen. Even though he doesn't upload anymore and the gameplay is kind of old, it's still worth watching, simply because fundamentals never get old. Come on. But yeah, moving on. So this next player is actually my favorite player to fight out of like all the players in Stormfall. Some of you already know. I'm not sure if he knows, but I feel like I've told him before. But yeah, so this is my favorite player to fight, and it's Django. So a lot of you know him, Django, Killua. But yeah, a lot of people he's like a kind of community favorite player in the EU. Like a lot of people are like, yeah, Django, yeah, best in EU, top one EU. But yeah, so he's my favorite player simply because like fundamentals on point. It's always fun to fight him. Most of the time he brings out new teams, you know, like he's not always playing meta, and even though he does play meta, it's meta mixed in with fundamentals and switch tech, so it's not a constant switch tech jutsu spam fest, because that's not too fun to fight. But yeah, he's definitely the hardest player that I find to fight, but it's also the most fun, so definitely enjoy fighting him. I wish I didn't suffer misinputs, because he's one of the players where like you need to play perfectly. Like misinputs will actually mess you up against him. Like the comeback that you need to do if you get misinputs against him, long. But yeah, like I wish we had like LAN tournaments or the connection was better. That's the player that I'd play all the time, 100%. But yeah, so yeah, Django, top one favorite player. But yeah. Alright, so we're moving on to honorable mentions now. Honorable mentions, yeah. So, or honorary mentions. So first one, Stormfall Wizard, best playing user. No cap. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care if anyone disagrees with me. From what I've seen, he's the best playing player. Like no one uses all the tool set in Pain's kit like him. Like everyone and their mum and uncle and auntie, child, granddaughter, slug, whatever uses Pain, but I haven't seen anyone use Pain as good as him. Obviously there might be some NA players that are on the same level. I wouldn't know, because I rarely play NA players, but if among the EU side, yo, like just watch the gameplay link that I'm gonna put of Wizard. So that's one that you also need to watch. So Sendo's one, Django's one, I forgot to mention, but I'm gonna put it there, and Stormfall Wizard is one. Yeah, so to be honest, you need to watch all of them, but these ones, because I know some players aren't familiar with Stormfall Wizard, you need to watch it. But yeah, so best Pain in my opinion. But yeah, just watch it. And he's always playing stylish, so he's one of the few competitive stylists, so styling is just in his blood. So when he's playing to win, he's also styling on you low-key. But yeah, so definitely check out the gameplay. Stormfall Wizard, honorary mention. Come on, let's go. But yeah, so we are moving on, and he's a bit of a celebrity on the channel, I can't lie to you. Whenever I feature him in a video, people are like, hey yo, Stormfall Wizard, let's go, because they know they're gonna see some stylish tech gameplay. So yeah, but yeah, let's move on. So another honorary mention, Silver or Dunlop. You'll see his username sometimes because he sometimes comments in streams. So Silver, I've been playing, I deeped the other day, like I've been playing Silver for time. Like we go way back, like in Stormfall, like yo, like and like what's amazing with Silver, yeah, is like to see his improvement and how he's progressed as a player is actually just amazing. Like MK is another example of this, but Silver as well. Like to see an improvement, like he was always a good player, but now he's just like mad techie with it, especially with his switches. Like he's a player, like if you want to play him and you want to see someone who utilizes character switching well, like I've done a tutorial on it, you know, shameless plug, the art of character switching. make sure you check it out. But if you want to see it in action and you want to see a player that specializes it in, just watch Silver play. Just watch Silver play. And he's a master in 8 mash, no cap. MK knows all about it. But yeah, so to see his progress and how far like he's gotten better as a player, it's actually just amazing to see. Like, that's what we love to see. That's why we're out here making the guides, making tutorials. We want to see people get better at the game, and then we want to fight you and bop you off as well. So yeah, no cap. But yeah, like, Silver, honorary mention, man. I don't think he's gonna expect me to include him, but Silver, no cap, honorary mention. So next one, and he's an awesome puppet player as well. He hasn't played puppets recently because he's been like, he's fully mastered normal characters. I remember when he didn't know how to play it, and now he's just styling on people these days. But yeah, so he's an awesome puppet player as well. Don't play his Conqueror with dash cut. Don't play it. Trust me, fair warning, don't play it. You don't want it. You don't want it. But yeah, moving on. So next player is Tali, or Anne-Marie as she was previously known. I believe she changed her PSN. So I believe, so she's one of the best. I don't know if she plays anymore. I'm really not sure. I haven't seen her online. She might have retired, I'm not sure, that's what I hear. But she was one of, if not the best EU puppet players. Like, I remember when I did not know how to play puppets at all, and I think I played her randomly, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna spam you with PMs because you're one of the best, if not the best puppet players I've seen, and I need to learn how to puppets. Let's go, let's do it. I need to learn, and that's how I met Silver as well, because he was her student. So yeah, so it was great playing her. I'm gonna put the link to one of our fights. Like, what was funny as well in this fight, we both thought it was worth uploading, so that's how you know it was a great fight, when both players feel that it's worth uploading. But yeah, she has a channel, so I'm gonna put it somewhere, whether on the screen, so make sure you check her out if you want to see, you know, awesome puppet tech. But yeah, so yeah, awesome puppet player. Always had fun fighting her. It was always a blast. Unfortunately, I don't think she plays anymore, but yeah, so yeah. But moving on, so another honorary mention, Spades, the man that can't stop dashing, the man that is obsessed with speed dashes, the man that loves to play with no sounds. But Spades is on the list simply because I like watching him, I like playing him, and I like seeing the speed tech that he unleashes when you play him. So he plays similar to Kane. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys know him, and he plays similar to Wizard in some regards. So yeah, very fast player. So if you like playing speedy players, definitely hit him up for some PMs. Very fun player to fight, but he's also very good at dodging and like the baiting as well if you fall for them, so watch out for those when you play him. But yeah, very fun player to fight. So Spades, you made the honorary mentions list, man. Like, but yeah, so moving on, and the final honorary mention is actually Ace. So a lot of people know him from the academy days where me, Yama and RJ used to train him. He goes by many PSNs. I forget what his PSN is now, I'm not gonna lie to you, but previously it was like Dark Assassin, but now I think it's Ace now, or maybe he changed it, I don't remember. But it was always, when he did play, he doesn't play it anymore, but when he did play, it was always fun to play him because he was a speed. So you know those people that play really fast and love to chuckle at you, so it was always aggressive battles back and forth. I'll put a link to some of our fights. Like, another fun player to fight, no doubt. So yeah, Ace, you made the list, man. Like, I wish you still played, but I understand why you don't. But yeah, so that's it for the list. That is my favorite players list. If you are not on the list and you wanted to be on the list, forgive me, sir. I didn't mean it. I had to be very selective with this list, so it actually meant something. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the list. You got to find out who my favorite players are to fight. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, whether it's a stream, guide or tutorial. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you check out the fights. I can't stress that enough. If you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, make sure you check out the fights, bro, and check out the channels of the people that I've mentioned as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. See you on the next one. Peace out.